guess who forgot to set up their camera? Take a little guess. Take a guessy guess. Take a guess. Just guess. Oh my god, now it's glitching. It's okay though. At least my stream isn't like exploding like last time. Okay, so when I get my face running, I'm just gonna rant and talk about whatever, cause I can. And luckily, I like fixed a bunch of my issues that I had last time, so this should be good. What am I doing? There we go. Work. It should be good. There we go. It turns out my phone was not on the right Wi-Fi, and my mic is a little too fat. My mic got that fatty. There we go. Okay. It's a little small. I'm trying to cover my mouth so that y'all still have to see there's stuff that goes behind it. What happens when the mouth isn't able to be seen. Anyway, I'm so excited for the Squid Game Crab Game stream later on tonight. I'm not entirely sure by the time zones, but I guess tonight for the Nijisanji Eon branch. I think it's Illuna and Exole or Soleil. I don't know. Some people it's called Exole, but like for some reason they've removed the X, but they also like add the X. It's like sorry, it's just really weird. They gave such a weird name. Oh my god. But yeah, the funny thing is that I've been getting really into Nijisanji lately. Like I've been desperately trying to get my page full of just VTubers and Nijisanji stuff on my TikTok, but for some reason, my TikTok refuses to send me any like VTuber or PNG tuber or like anything like that stuff on my streams, and I just don't get it. Like I'm consuming so much VTuber and Niji, specifically Nijisanji stuff, yet you ain't showing me shit. You should show me anime, which is okay too. I love anime and I love manhwa and manga, and they're especially showing me Okay, I'm back. I had to change some settings. Well, not settings, but add some stuff because since I switched my headphones late, I had to turn on some music for me. Because after I switch headphones early or like late, when I turn on the program, my music for my BGM won't turn on, which sucks, but that's just how it is, you know? But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, TikTok kind of knows me, but also doesn't, which is a good thing, I guess. And like overall, it's a good thing. It's like, oh, they don't truly know who I am, but at the same time, give me my VTuber shit. You know, just give me my shit. I want my shit. Oh, sorry, my hat's like making weird ruffling sounds. Can you hear it? Oh shit. No, I forgot to do. I forgot to turn everything I have on Do Not Disturb. Every time when I start streaming, that's when everything like starts going wild. But like right after I'm done, everything just calms down. It's like, oh, sorry, you missed your chance to interact with human beings. And it's like, god damn it. This is what happens when you stream in the afternoon when everyone slowly starts to wake up. You just, you just miss everything, which sucks. But at least no one's like doing anything crazy that like I would cry about, I guess. I mean, I may cry if you were to do something crazy, but like trying to do anything crazy, you know. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of Kenji content though, which is obviously I'm okay with. I love Kenji. Oh my god, literally every time I talk, I'm just like, if I don't got anything to do, default to loving Kenji. I don't know, it's the fact that he's like just so colorful and fun. I'm not really usually into like colorful and fun, so that's what makes it really weird. And especially I'm not into like, I guess, dude bro VTubers. Well, he's not really dude bro-y, I guess, but he's along those lines where it's like he's just kinda in that perfect middle center where he's like not too much, but he's not too little. He's that fun guy that you'd like hang out with, rather than like the dude you kind of just eavesdrop on every once in a while. He's the guy you want to be your friend. Yeah. Anyway, I fucking love his content, and I love his model where he drew it. He drew it with the double chin. It's amazing. Well, anyway, yeah, just TikTok. I've been just on TikTok a lot, which is probably not a good thing, but like, I just ain't got any of the content. YouTube's surprisingly slow. I think my attention span is just shortened over time, especially during the pandemic. So, what's the word? So I just never adjusted back to like liking. I mean, I still love long form content, but I have to put it up in speed so I can like take it in quicker. I know it kind of ruins the pacing of some videos that like really formatted well. But yeah, hold on. I'm turning off my chat box in case someone comes in, so that you don't just see chat floating right in front of my face. Oh, actually, no, it's actually kind of cool. Never mind, ignore that. Ignore what I just said. Don't acknowledge my words. Don't acknowledge my lies. And sorry for the clicking. Anyway, there was like, what's the word? How do I put this? Me and I've recently joined like 2 calls in one night, or like in like 2 days, which is new for me. Like 2 voice calls that are chats, voice chats. I don't usually do voice chats just because I'm not like very talkative, or like I feel a little embarrassed, especially when it comes to like new people. But like I learned that like in order to get better skills in talking, I have to actually interact with people, which is new. Of course I'm joking, but it is very new for me to do like random calls in like random chats, because like I met some people that I still wouldn't really describe as friends, but they're like really fun to sucks because like some of the things they said, they were VTubers. Some of the things they said were like streams that I thought were fun, and I kind of missed out on. I'm like, what? Man, did y'all record it? And they kind of did, but also kind of didn't. I think the whole thing's like on hold, but like because it's on Twitch, it makes things like harder for me, at least, like personally, to like keep. What's the word? To keep up, because I don't, like I always say, I don't use Twitch. I mean, I use it on my not use it. I watch it on my PC sometimes, just to like, you know, see who's doing what and just have fun. But I don't use it on my phone because it's too slow, and I usually end up thinking like, what if I just do other stuff instead? And so I do other stuff. But on YouTube, even for some, I don't know, I think the vibes on YouTube are just different, you know? I can't put into words because like I like watching YouTube live streams, but I don't really vibe with like Twitch live streams. Not because of the people themselves. I've watched some people who stream on Twitch, who stream on YouTube sometimes, and I like their streams. But I think it's just the way Twitch is formatted. Like it's very overwhelming, and it feels like there's a lot to do. And that's kind of why I like YouTube, because you just don't got a lot to do. I mean, when I get like enough subscribers, there will be probably a bit to do, but for now, it's just gonna chill. Just gonna come in, turn on my camera, set some stuff up, and then just stream, and just go at it. Just go at it. Which is a very fun experience. Just go crazy, go stupid, and just saying, I'll repost my collab list tonight, but I just spoiled it. Post my stream schedule tonight. I already said it, but it has a collab in it at some point with a friend. It's gonna be my first collab, and I'm so nervous. Like my first real collab. I did like a stream with my boyfriend before, but I haven't done like a collab stream with an actual VTuber as a person. I'm not leading it, but and I'm nervous because we're doing something. I want to keep it still like a surprise. So pardon me. I just want to keep it a surprise. So I'm gonna try not say what we're gonna be doing, but it's gonna be fun. And if you know me, as a little hint, you know that I don't like playing scary games. But you know, the collab, you know. Anyway, it's really exciting because it's someone that I'm actually comfortable with and like know on it, like personally, not IRL personally, but like close personally. Like we're like, how do I say this? We vibe. We have the same vibes. Sorry, I yawn. That's what happens when I talk and whisper for too long. I get sleepy. I get tired. I get down, and I'm just like, you know what? I should nap. It doesn't help that I like just ate. So if you hear me burping or my stomach growling, that's why. Because I'm digesting food. My body is functioning correctly. the yolk is really runny, but both sides are nice and cooked, so it's not all yolky, or not yolky, so it's not all white goo. What is that called? I don't know what's it called. But yeah, well, it's delicious. The combination of the rice I made with like some fajita powder with a bunch of other spices and spicy diced tomatoes. Oh, so good, so good. I did fry the rice a little, even though it's like white rice. It did add a little bit of texture, which I really liked. That's the one thing I don't like about normal rice, is that it can get really sticky or it can get really soft. So I tried frying it a little bit to get like the texture right, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't turn out. But this one turned out at least a little bit better. It wasn't squishy, but it was like be able to like put apart, which was, it's just my favorite kind of texture. And oh my god, I have a thing about food and texture. But anyway, last night when I was cooking the rice, I almost set fire to my house. And I'm not joking. This isn't like I set fire, but like it was like somewhere in the middle of nowhere where there's like no. So my roommates, I don't like moving stuff around because it's their house, but my roommates keep store their boxes, like their cardboard boxes and papers they're gonna recycle by the stove, like in between that little gap between the stove and a gap between the stove and the wall. And oh my god, it's kind of piled up because but mostly they buy a lot of box stuff, as in like, you know, box dinners or like a bunch of soda, or what's it called? We make a lot of like even last night. Well, actually no, the night before I made rice that was like really kind of small, but so like box stuff that's still healthy, but yeah. Anyway, and so like it was piling up and it's kind of got on the stove, and I was like, oh, I don't have anything to worry about because like there's nothing crazy happening. But as I was doing it, making my rice, cooking it, boiling it, the stove kind of acts a little wonky. So the thing I was using, the heater, I don't know what it's called, wasn't working on one of them, and I had to like mess with it, but I didn't want to keep messing with it. So I just took it off and tried using the next biggest stove piece, center heater, I don't know. And it was, and as I was turning it on, I was like, it smells like it's burning, and I thought it was just like some water from like under the pan, because like even though it was just cooking, I put it near like the sink because it's a very small kitchen, so like I had to put it near the sink, which was kind of wet. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Maybe got some food or something that will like is okay. And so I put it on. I go downstairs, do my thing. I was gonna do some cleaning too. So I was gonna grab what's it called? I forgot actually what I was gonna grab. I knew it was for cleaning, but I was gonna grab that. I let the dog out, and when I came back upstairs, cause you know it's rice, it needs time to boil and just kind of sit. Well, not boil, but like simmer. When I came back up, there was a little fire under it, and I was like, why is it on fire? Why are you on fire? And I just started running around, and I was like, oh shit. And knowing it was an oil, thinking it was an oil fire, I dumped a bunch of flour on it, but I think it was a food fire because the flour didn't help. Like, it didn't make it too much worse, but it didn't help. So I was like, oh shit, okay, next. And so I grabbed the cloth and I had to like throw it on top of the stove. But the thing about the fire and why I mentioned the recycling earlier is because since it's smushed up, the recycling against the wall is kind of leaning over the stove. So a bunch of cardboard and paper is right next to a fire. And I'm just like, oh shit, I can't let the thing be on fire. So I started like beating down the cardboard while I was trying to put out the fire. um, and we have like a wooden thing above it, like that stores the spices. So it touched that a little bit. And I was like, oh no, 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 no. And so I started like wiping around it, like the water. I started wiping water around it, so like if the fire gets any bigger, it wouldn't like burn the bottom of it, or like the flame wouldn't move. But anyway, I was able to get it down. I threw the cloth on top of it. I then squeezed a bunch of the water on it because now I know it's not an oil fire, so I can put water on it. And it luckily like went out. And it was just so nerve-wracking. Luckily, I'm good at cleaning, so like all I had to do was just like take the vacuum up. And since I already let the dog out, one of them at least, I could use the vacuum and it wouldn't scare her. So I started vacuuming up all the flour. I started wiping down everything. I took the stove things out and washed them. And like when my roommates got home, they're like, "Oh, it looks so nice." And like, yeah, there's a fire. I didn't want to like lie or like lie by omission and be like, "No, there's no fire ever," because like, you never know what kind of consequences happen when you do something like that. Like any burns or like any effects. Hey Maddie, I'm just talking about the time I set fire yesterday to my stove and nearly caught the house on fire. But yeah, I was really transparent that I almost burned the house down because I know that the flame did touch some stuff around me, like like I said, it started touching the spice shelf, and I didn't know what to do. And so if it left any marks, or like if it smelled weird in the house, or like if anything like that, I didn't want to lie, because I know that even a little lie can cause like some suspicion and like lose trust. So I try to be as truthful as possible, as much as possible. And so I was just like, oh yeah, that happened. This happened today. So yeah, if anything smells weird, if anything happened, that's why. And it was just fun. It was just fun. It was a good time. It was a good time. But I made my rice successfully. I had to like redo the whole like reset everything. Like take out the hot the burners. I think they got the burners. I take out the burners and like not just clean them, but also like reset them. Cause like I said earlier, the one I was originally using away from the recycling was acting weird and wasn't cooking, so I had to like take it out and like clean it and all stuff, and just in case. And it finally worked, so I just used that one. And I was watching Chainsaw Man the whole time, and so just a lot of like intense music on top of the fire. Like panic mode was like in hyperspeed, and was so intense. I was scared out of my mind, but your girlie pulled through and was like, "You know what? I ain't gonna die today. I'm not gonna cause a fire. Insurance, no." But anyway, yeah, and the rice was good. It was surprisingly good. I thought it was gonna be gross, or like kind of like taste like, how should I put it? I thought it was gonna taste like how like white. I thought it was just gonna taste like white rice with nothing in it, with like some veggies, because that's happened before where I've tried to make rice in the past, and then it turned into like nastiness. But this time it was delicious. It was good. It was delicious. And so I had that for breakfast this morning with egg yolks and all that stuff, and it was delicious. But yeah, that's my story from yesterday. And it's funny because like the rice literally took all day, and I don't know why it took all day. Like it's just rice, but it took all day. Well, it took like most of the day, I guess, because like I woke up in the afternoon-ish, like the morning afternoon, like around 10, until like 3, which is still a long time to be making rice. But I was also playing Tekken, so yeah, we love Tekken. I'm so excited for 8. That's why I did the Lily stream, because I was like, what would Lily look like in Tekken 8? Because like Tekken 8 is a very like hardcore game. Like, it seems like it's going for less of the bright colors that I went for 7, and more for like the harsher tone. Like it feels almost like Mortal Kombat a little bit, which I'm gonna have to like play first before I have like a final say, I guess, on how I feel about it. Cause the main reason why I like Tekken more in the first place were because of the aesthetic and the costume design. Instead of going for more like Mortal Kombat vibe, I just don't know, you know. I have to like actually play it or like see more in order to actually make a definitive opinion on like, oh, do I like this game? And actually play it. Because I love Tekken, but if it plays worse or more like a 2D platform or 2D fighting game, I'm probably not gonna like it. I don't really like 2D fighting games because it just feels so stationary and it feels like, how do I put this? It just feels wrong because like fights are not in 2D. Fights are 3D. They move around and dodge back and forth. So like when playing fighting games, I don't want to be on a side-scrolling thing. I want to be in a 3D. That's kind of why I like Dead or Alive as well. It's not my favorite, but that's why I like that game too. Because oh, my nose is itchy. Because I don't like 2D, and it also like, sorry, my jaw cracked, and it also came. That happens a lot. Sorry. I can't do it again. That's good. But I was saying, oh, doing like a 3D stage really comes with like really cool shots. Like yesterday, I was fighting with this one guy over and over again. It was so upsetting because I won against him, like all 3 rounds against him, and even got a perfect. And I don't know how. And then the rest, we played like 10 more times. The rest of the time, I was beaten the shit out of. Like, they beat my ass so bad. So bad. And there's like a few moments where like they would try to kick me, and then my character would do a backflip, or like I would try to do like a flip stomp on him, and he'd try to do like a run thing on me, or like a slide thing. So like we'd move around each other by accident over and over. It was just fun. It was so fun, and it was probably the best fight I've ever had when it comes to like quick matches or anything like that. And even thinking about it now gets me pumped, and I really want to fight or dance or run or something. I don't know. Something about that moment really got me to like really want to do stuff like physical. That's also why why I'm like practicing dances, and even like dancing to like, or at least trying to dance to the Nijisanji song covers. Cause like, yeah, I'm not a professional dancer, so I'm bad at making up my own dance, but like it's like a weird mashup of dances. And I was looking up like dance streams, and most of the people in there are like professional and like already kind of move, like they do that like move thing where they like slide around. I cannot do that. I don't know. I don't have the body control. I'm more like a what's the word? I can't think of the word. Like, I guess K-pop level of dance, where it's like very solid and very like, but still nice. I'm not good at the little like flowiness. Like not that I'm a bad dancer, but more so I'm not good at like moving my new pieces of my body to make like waves and all that stuff. Unless it's like pulsing kind of moves. I don't know how to describe it. It's hard to say without like showing you, but it's like I ain't gonna show you my body. You guys will literally die because it's like so sexy. And I just can't have you guys doing that, you know? That's why I'm a 2D VTuber instead of a 3D VTuber. Because it's like, if I were to like be in 3D, it's over for everybody. Y'all would die. Y'all would perish. And I would laugh at your dead faces. I'd be like, you're dead because I'm so sexy. You can't see me, but I did a lip bite. Anyway, yeah. So Tekken, yes. Dancing, yes. And I've been trying to set up for a bank account, and my roommate said he would help me, and it's like, no, I have to just wait for him to like awaken from his tomb. He's late. He has a weird job. job, so he basically works from afternoon to like middle of the night and then stays up for fun. So it's like throat noise. So he just stays up. He wakes up at like 5 because he just has that sleep schedule now. Luckily, because we're here now, he can like relax and doesn't have to worry about taking out the dogs too much, or like worry about the dogs not being taken out for so long. So like, and yeah, he also got me a ruler because I've been practicing my anatomy, and I was like, I could do it digitally, but something about like doing it traditionally feels different. Here's the ruler, and I have my nails, so like. Something about doing like traditional art. When it comes to studying, it just, I don't know, I feel like it's different in that if you're a good traditional artist, you're probably a good digital artist. Oddly enough, rather than like the other way around. Not saying that you can't be a good digital artist and then a good traditional artist. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, like, there's just some skills that pull over from traditional better digital than there are from digital to traditional. Because though, like, you know, we artists, digital artists are good at like at art in the basics. We use, like, for me, I use a lot of filters. I use a lot of specific techniques in my digital work that wouldn't translate or be able to be translated into my in traditional works, or digital works to traditional. Wow, when I do like pencil drawings or stuff, and like when I learn to do certain techniques, I can use those techniques in digital art. So like a lot of the techniques in digital art, you just can't transfer into traditional. So I want to take, so, and we don't have any rulers. Like, you think we have rulers for a guy, right? Because my roommate, who owns this house, he like does construction and all this stuff. I'm like, you'd think he had rulers, and like the big metal ones too, but no. So I have to use. So he got me a cool like golden one. It's not like real gold, but it's like it's from. He stole it from a hotel. I asked him, hey, could you get one from the store? And he didn't respond. I was like, okay, that's fine. Basically saying, hey, could you get one from the store? I have money to pay for it. I just want you to get it, and I'll pay you back the amount that's on there. So that, yeah, he's like, oh, I got you a ruler. I was like, okay, thank you. How much was it? He's like, oh, it was free. I got it from, I stole it from the hotel lobby. And I was like, oh, you got it from a hotel lobby? He's like, yeah, I did. And I was like, huh. Smart. Think smarter, not harder. If it's for free, it's for free, you know? So, yeah. And, I've been trying to practice bone studies, and there's this thing about me for when I'm studying, like specifically when I'm studying. When it comes to anything else, I don't really do that. I don't do this. So like, don't worry if I'm like playing a game that's frustrating. This won't happen. But when I study, when I'm studying bones and I'm studying things, when it comes to art, I get really frustrated with myself. So, and that frustration kind of moves over to like my emotions. When I get too frustrated, I don't get angry. I cry and get upset at myself because, how should I say this? I know I talked about this in therapy, but it's because I, as a kid, had a hard time studying, and due to like my development in school, whenever anything challenging happens that I think that I know people will be like, oh, why can't you just do this, or why can't you just do that? I wanted the same thing. I get upset at myself because it's like, why can't I do that? I'm literally trying so hard. I want to do this, but I can't. Why am I not able to do it? And so that mindset that was instilled in me as a kid still persists today. So when it comes to like studying all stuff, I get frustrated at myself of studying, I end up crying. Just because like I was like, why can't I do this? Why? I'm trying so hard. I'm not actually yelling. That's my like gremlin sound like. I don't ever yell. That's also why I do ASMR streams, because even my scream, y'all have heard me scream. Even my screams aren't particularly like the most yelly. Like you can never hear that scream in like a fight or anything like that, because it's like I don't ever yell or scream. I used like laugh, yell, or laugh, scream, or like jump scare, scream like ah, just quick ah. But never like full on scream. And like just because I was raised to like not scream, and I was also raised to like really be frustrated myself when I couldn't do something right. So I've been trying to study, and I want to do it traditionally, because I feel like as I do it digitally, I get even more frustrated, because I'm like, why can't I do this digitally? I'm so good at it digitally. While in tradition, or if I were to do it with like pencil and all that stuff, I feel like I have the excuse of like, oh, the reason I can't do this is because of this. Also because the measurements were off on my digital drawing, because I don't have the ruler tool is used to like straighten things rather than like measure them. So doing it traditionally with a ruler that can actually measure is a lot easier than just kind of like hoping for the best digitally. And because a lot of the videos use traditional art, it's hard to like use tools for them. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is everybody thank my roommate for getting me a ruler, because I really needed it. And yeah, I was kind of nervous because like basically the school is cutting it very, very, very short in terms of like giving me an acceptance letter or anything like that, or even a rejection letter. Cause like I need to know if I'm going or not to book my ticket to go over, and like to set things up to like move. And it's like it's just upsetting. It's upsetting because like I just want to go. I want to go. And like in that time, I'm probably gonna have to like change a bunch of my settings and change a bunch of stuff so that I can either continue streaming every while, like I can do study streams, or if any of my applications go through, maybe not even going to school at all, depending on like how much money I make. So yeah. Sorry. And yeah, I'm just nervous. Like, school, hurry up. I want to hurry up and study and learn art even better, so I can like entice people to give me their bones more. And I also needed to work on other commissions. I've been working on some commissions on the sideline, and plus the studying. I keep procrastinating, and it's like I should be doing it now. But yeah, I'm probably gonna finish the splash art, because I think the splash art is the one that's holding me back mentally in terms of like getting everything done, because I completely forgot I had to do it. So my brain is like on procrastinate mode, because like, oh, I wasn't ready for this. So I'm trying to finish that, and I got most of it done. I just need to finish the boots and any smaller details to like mess with it. And yeah, and then I can study more and actually work on the art that like is fun, and then also probably do more commissions. I was actually having this talk with someone about Dangarpa art, and it's like I just want to do something new and different. But for now, Dangarpa forever. Dangarpa forever. So yeah, I know it hasn't been an hour, but I think this is a good amount of time to stop. Just because I do want to do other stuff today, like I said, commissions, and I also want to do some like cleaning around, and yeah, just getting like a good start of the week and starting my schedule. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Whoa, that's crazy. Tomorrow. Wait, what's today? Today is Sunday. Oh my god, yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I forgot that like I forgot the day was Sunday. I had to push things a different time. I had to push it twice. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And make sure y'all stay fancy, stay good, stay Gucci, and like try not to kill anyone again. Oh, you came in literally at the last minute. I'm ready for the end. Sorry. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow my other socials. If you want to commission me, commission me. And if you don't want to, if you're not planning to commission me, maybe like link my stuff to other people who you may think would want to commission me. And I'll see you tomorrow.